what is it about the difference between the CBC and ile
were closed, and these are the unregistered schools. I think you are asking about whether these schools have candidates. They don't have, because unregistered schools are not supposed to, they are not given the center code by NEC, so they can't have candidates. These are the schools that have been, I would say, they were, these are the schools which would have candidates once they, not candidates, would have students. Once they get to class 8, they were giving out to other schools or registering them in other schools because they were not registered. So there is no endanger, or there are no students who have been disadvantaged by closure of schools, candidates I mean. But those candidates from not candidates, those students from the 58 schools that we have closed, we were allocating them to our public schools, primary schools. And where parents were not willing to take the children to our existing public primary schools, then they were at liberty. We still have quite a number of many registered private primary schools. So if they want their children in private schools, they can as well take them there and they will continue with their education. But the public primary schools are antiquated. I can also say that out of these 58 schools that we closed, they were primary schools. None of them was a secondary school. And the reason why they did not apply for registration, or even when they may have applied and it was not given or approved, there are several things. One, they may not have the recommended land size, which should be have an acre for a school in town, within a town, then 2 acres if it is in a peri-urban or in an island density settled place, or 4 acres if it is in a rural setting. But most of them are in town. Actually, many of them have been built in a plot of 15 by 100. Number 2, they didn't have the required structures. The students were in semi-permanent buildings, which to us, we thought it can endanger the security of such children. So they were not, the buildings are not standard and not conducive for as a learning institution.